top of the morning, and it is a beaut.
And the hope of the Irish as the future champion of the world.
A podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio.
Welcome to the Barry J. McDonald podcast. The place where dreams get dusted off and acted on. Because life is too short. We're living on a rock that's flying through space, and hey, what the hell else were you going to do with yourself here?
Hi, this is Barry here, and you are very, very welcome to today's podcast episode. Now, today I want you to kick the legs out from under goals and goal setting. Because unfortunately, a lot of us have seen it as some great, lofty thing. Something that's mysterious. Something that only the select few can achieve. Now, if you've read many self-development books, you will have seen goals and goal setting mentioned all over those books. Sometimes so many times that you think maybe the author is getting paid for every time they mention those words. And you find that when you take that information, try and put it into your normal life, you find sometimes you don't achieve those goals. Now, in my own case, that was the same for me. I would set these lofty goals, I didn't achieve them, didn't see how I was going to achieve them, didn't see any results at all, and I got angry with myself. I put myself down. I called myself stupid. I said to myself, how the hell can other people achieve these goals and I can't do that? There must be something wrong with me. And I used to find fault with myself when I couldn't achieve my goals. But really, when you think about it, goals aren't really that lofty, and they don't deserve as much respect as you've given them. Because really, goals are stuff we do every single day. You know, you mightn't think it, but since you've got up this morning, you probably have achieved a couple of goals. Now, they may be small goals, but they're still goals that you've achieved. You achieved the goal of getting up at a certain time in the morning. You probably have achieved the goal of, shepherding your kids, getting everything ready for school and getting them off to school on time. That was a goal. Again, maybe you've been to the store, you've been to the shop, you've got a list of groceries that you needed to get, and you raced around the store, you got all those groceries, you got everything on the list, and you achieved that goal. So every day we have goals. Now, not as lofty as some of these goals of all these millionaires and billionaires and all these people who are changing the world. But you're still achieving goals. Now, their goal is probably a larger one than yours. But you are achieving goals every day. So, when it comes to goals, don't see it as something that's amazing, something that only a select few people can do, because you're already doing it. You just need to think of a bigger goal. You need to think of something a little bit further than you would normally stretch for. You need something that is maybe a little bit higher. You might need to aim for the moon, but if you aim maybe the height of your home, that could be a stretch for you. And again, when it comes to goals too as well, you don't need to have a huge goal. Something that you could think is huge in your eyes mightn't be so difficult in mine. And maybe something that I could see difficult, being a huge goal for me, could be small in your eyes. So goals and goal setting is it's down to the individual. What you want to achieve, what you want to stretch yourself. And also, when it comes to goals, a goal really is a challenge, in different clothing. Nothing fancy about it at all. It's just a challenge that you give yourself. You may say to yourself, well, my goal is maybe to make $1,000 this month. So basically what you've said to yourself is, I need to make $1,000. That's my challenge. How am I going to do it? Again, your challenge may be to maybe get into a relationship, meet somebody. Your goal could be that. But again, your goal is just a challenge. You've just set a challenge for yourself where you want to meet a person like that, and you need to come up with some action steps that's going to bring you closer to that person. Again, if it's maybe a home, you might want a fancy home in a certain area. So that's your challenge. It's not a goal, it's a challenge. And if you allow your mind, your brain, that piece of machinery between your ears, to actually set its full capacity on finding how you can actually work it towards that, that is your goal. So stop looking up at goals. Stop thinking that they're only something that they are there for the select few. They're not. We use them every single day. And whatever your goal is, as long as it stretches you, that's enough. And then when you reach that goal, or you overcome that challenge, then you can set yourself a larger challenge, a larger goal, and then aim for that one as well. So, if you have been putting goals on a pedestal that I used to, and maybe if you've been putting yourself down, just see them for what they are. Just challenges that are going to make you stretch yourself. Give that some thought today. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Before you go, Barry would like to give you a free copy of Words to Wealth. In it, he's going to show you 10 ways to make money from writing. Head on over to writecome.com now for your copy. Have a great day and come back soon.